The wind cuts through her thin jacket like a knife. Emily pulls the old blanket tighter around her shoulders. It's midnight in New York. The sidewalk is hard, cold, unforgiving. She curls up smaller, outside the closed deli, backpack under her head, like a pillow that isn't a pillow. No one stops. No one sees her. Tears slip quietly down her cheek. She whispers to the dark, "Tomorrow, maybe tomorrow will be kinder." But deep inside, a tiny spark still burns. A spark that refuses to die, even when everything else feels lost. In the heart of New York City, skyscrapers so high, they touch the clouds. Streets always moving, full of ambition. People rushing, never stopping. There lived a young woman. Her name was Emily Carter, only 24 years old. But her eyes looked tired, much older. The weight of life had crushed her spirit. Long ago, Emily was poor, a poor girl, with no one, orphaned at 15. A terrible car accident took her parents, both gone. No relatives, no help. She dropped out of school, had to survive, took jobs as a maid, cleaning big apartments for rich people, high in the sky. But the pay was small, pitiful, just enough for a stale sandwich, a bottle of water, nothing more. No apartment, no real bed, nothing but concrete, cold and hard. Every single night, she slept outside, on the sidewalk, in Brooklyn, near a shuttered bodega, a tattered blanket, found in a dumpster, her old backpack, as a pillow. The wind bit deep into her skin. Rats scurried close. Scary sounds. Passers-by walked over her, like she was nothing, invisible. But Emily held on to a fragile hope. Deep inside, she murmured, in the dark, "Tomorrow, tomorrow will be better. It has to be." Her days were endless, a relentless grind. She woke at dawn, stiff from cold, sore all over, folded her blanket quick. Before police came, shooed her away. She walked miles, long miles, to her cleaning jobs, 3 apartments. Every day, luxury condos. In Manhattan, rich lives inside. They never saw her pain, never really looked. "Emily, the windows are streaked. Do better." They barked orders, sharp and cold, handed crumpled bills. No thank you, no kindness. Her hands rough, cracked from bleach, back aching bad, from scrubbing floors, hunger constant, gnawing inside. She skipped meals to save pennies. But the emptiness, it was deeper, more than hunger, in her soul. "Why did God leave me alone like this?" she whispered soft, while mopping, tears blurring everything, falling quiet. One rainy evening, late fall, thunder rumbling loud, rain pouring down, heavy and cold. Emily finished her last job. In a towering building on 5th Avenue, she stepped out, drenched completely, thin jacket useless, no protection, shoes with holes, feet freezing. She heard a crash. A sleek black limousine pulled up sudden. A man stumbled out, in a tailored suit, clutching his side, face pale. Alexander Hayes, 32 years old, billionaire founder of Hayes Tech, a genius man, revolutionized AI, built fortune from nothing. But tonight, he was vulnerable, overworked bad, stress heavy, sudden asthma attack, from pollution and exhaustion, hard to breathe, driver panicking, on the phone. Rain kept people rushing, hiding under umbrellas. No one stopped. Emily's heart pounded, fast and scared. She remembered her mother. Asthma attacks, gasping for air, died that way. No one around to help. Without thinking, Emily ran. Through the pouring rain. Sir, are you okay? Let me help. Her voice cut through the storm noise. Alexander looked up, face so pale, eyes wide with fear. Can't breathe. Inhaler in car. He wheezed weak. Emily dove in. Into the limo. Rummaged frantic. Found the inhaler. Pressed it to him. Here, sir. Slow breaths. In and out. Like this. She showed calm. Breathing loud. Her voice steady. Even though fear inside. You're going to be all right. Focus on my voice. Think peaceful. A beach. Waves crashing soft. Alexander inhaled slow. Chest easing a bit. He gripped her arm. Tight. Who are you? Just Emily, sir. A maid. Please sit. She helped him lean. Against the car. Shielded him. With her own body. From the rain. Driver got help. Sirens wailed close. Alexander whispered, Why help me? You don't know me. Emily's eyes welled up, tears mixing rain. Because I know what it's like to feel alone, sir. My mom died, gasping, no one around. I couldn't watch. It happened again. Her words raw, full of buried grief. Years of pain. Alexander felt it. A crack in his heart, armored so long. He was billionaire, surrounded by people. Yes, men, gold diggers. But this poor girl risked everything for a stranger. At the hospital, doctors stabilized him. Severe attack. From pure exhaustion, Emily waited. In the lobby, soaked through, shivering hard. Too poor for even coffee. Hours passed. A nurse came. Mr. Hayes wants to see you. In his private room, Alexander sat up, looking regal again, despite the four. Emily, you saved my life. Let me repay. What's your story? She shifted uncomfortable. I'm a poor girl, sir. Sleep on the streets. Clean houses for pennies. Nothing special. His face softened. Deep. Nothing special? You have more courage than most people I know. Where do you go tonight? The sidewalk, sir. But I'll be fine. No. Come to my penthouse. Guest room. No questions. Emily hesitated. The divide, so huge. Class screaming loud. Sir, I'm filthy. Poor. Your world isn't for me. Please, Emily. One night of warmth. You've given me a second breath. Let me give you one night of peace. His voice broke, revealing loneliness, endless meetings, fake friends, divorce pain, wife left for money. Tears streamed down. Emily's face. Okay, sir, just one night. In the limo ride to Upper East Side penthouse, she stared at city lights, whispering soft, Is this real? The next day, Alexander offered more. Be my housekeeper. Good pay. A room of your own. You deserve stability. Emily accepted. But doubt gnawed deep. The penthouse a palace. Marble everywhere. Art on walls. Views of Central Park. She felt like intruder. Small and wrong. Emily, eat dinner with me. He said that evening. Sir, maids don't dine. With billionaires. She murmured, eyes down. I'm alone. In this big place. Please. They sat together. Words started flowing. Emily shared everything. Parents' death. Foster homes failing. Nights crying in rain. I feel invisible, sir. Like the world forgot me. Alexander's eyes misted. I built this empire. From a garage. Fighting every day. But money hollows you. My ex-wife took half. And left. Friends are just deals. You're the first real person. In years. His confession vulnerable. Tears threatening close. Emily, you're poor in pocket, but rich in soul. She wept openly. Sir, kindness like yours. It's breaking me. I've forgotten how to hope. Days turned to weeks. Emily transformed the place. Fresh flowers blooming, home-cooked meals, reminding Alexander of his late grandmother, warm memories. But struggles came. Mounted slow. His colleagues sneered. The street girl. Emily overheard, once, sobbing alone. In her room. I'm not worthy. Alexander found her, comforting, gentle. You're everything, Emily. Don't let them dim your light. The emotional chasm grew wider. Alexander wanted to help more. Buy her clothes. Nice things. But she refused, soft. I can't forget my roots, sir. The streets shaped me. Their talks deepened, night after night. Hearts touching, through shared pain. Tears flowing freely, healing a little, each time. Months went by. In Alexander's penthouse, Emily's life changed. So much. She had a warm bed now, soft sheets, hot showers, every morning. Food, whenever hungry. No more skipping meals. Alexander paid her well. More money than she had ever seen. In her whole life, she cleaned the huge rooms. Dusted carefully, cooked simple meals, chicken soup, warm and comforting, fresh baked bread, the smell filling the air. Slowly, the cold penthouse, the quiet one, started to feel a little like home. Soft music played, sometimes low, fresh flowers, on the tables, bright colors, windows always clean, shining in sunlight. But no matter what, how kind he was, Emily never forgot the huge difference between them. She was still a poor girl who had slept on the streets, cold concrete. He was a billionaire, name on magazine covers, famous, powerful. Every day, she felt like living in someone else's dream, not hers. Alexander started coming home earlier from work. He looked forward to seeing her in the evenings. They sat on the big balcony, city lights sparkling. Far below, how was your day, Emily? He asked gently, soft voice. It was fine, Mr. Hayes. She answered quiet, eyes on her hands. Always. She still called him Mr. Hayes, even though he asked many times to use Alexander, his first name. One winter night, he came home late, face pale, shoulders down, heavy. The company in trouble, big investor, wanted control. People saying he might lose everything, all he built. He sat on the sofa, head in hands, looking defeated. Emily saw him from the kitchen, brought hot tea, without a word, placed it beside him, started to walk away. Quiet steps. Emily, please stay. His voice low, tired, so tired. She sat across, worried deep. Mr. Hayes, you don't look well. What happened? He looked up, eyes red, everything falling apart. People I trusted, turning against me. I worked day and night, 15 years, to build this company. Now it might be gone. His voice broke, cracked open. I have all this money, but I'm still alone. My ex-wife left, said I cared more about work than her. Maybe she was right. Maybe I don't deserve anything good. Emily's heart hurt, ached for him. She moved closer. Sir, you're a good man. You work hard to give jobs to thousands of people. That matters a lot. Tears came to her eyes. When I had nothing, no home, no food, I still tried to be kind, because kindness, all I had left. You gave me a home when no one else would. That makes you better than most rich people I met. Alexander reached for her hand, trembling, trembling. Emily, you don't understand. Before you came, I was empty inside. Money Big houses, fancy cars, none filled the hole. But you, your smile, your quiet strength, you make this place feel alive. He started crying, silent tears, rolling down, a powerful billionaire, crying in front of a maid. I'm scared, Emily, scared of losing everything, scared of being alone again. Emily held his hand, tight, her own tears falling. You're not alone. Tonight, sir, I'm here, and tomorrow will come. We'll face it, together, just like I faced every cold night, on the street, one day at a time. They sat like that, long time, two broken people, finding comfort in each other, warmth in pain. After that night, Alexander started teaching new things to Emily, showed her computer, how to use it, how to read news, cook fancier meals, bought warm clothes, books for her. You're smart, Emily. You deserve to learn. He said soft, but Emily afraid of the gifts. Mr. Hayes, I can't accept these. People will think I'm here for money. I'm just a poor girl. I don't belong in pretty dresses. He looked hurt, deep. I don't care what people think. I care about you. The trouble grew bigger when Alexander took her to a big charity dinner as his assistant. Everyone stared, cold eyes. Women in expensive gowns whispered behind hands. Who is that girl with Alexander Hayes? Look at her shoes. Discount store. She must be after his fortune. Emily heard them, every word, excused herself, ran to restroom, locked in a stall, cried hard, covering mouth. No sound out. I don't belong here. She whispered, I'm ruining his life. Alexander found her, knocked soft. Emily, please come out. She opened door, face wet, tears everywhere. I'm sorry, sir. I embarrassed you. Everyone saw me, a poor girl, next to you. I should go back to the streets, at least there. I knew my place. Alexander pulled her gently into arms. Right in hallway. Don't ever say that. You didn't embarrass me. You make me proud. Those people, empty inside, smile for cameras. No heart. You have the biggest heart I've ever known. His voice shook, emotion strong. Please don't leave me. Emily, I can't go back to the emptiness. She cried against his chest. But the world will never accept us. They'll always see me as the maid who slept outside. Then let them talk. He whispered fierce. I don't need approval. I need you. News spread fast. Paparazzi photos. Headlines screamed loud. Billionaire Alexander Hayes, living with homeless maid. Love or scandal? His ex-wife Victoria called angry. Alexander, get rid of that girl. She's destroying your image. Emily overheard the call, started packing. Small bag. That same night, stood in kitchen, tears streaming. Mr. Hayes, I have to go. I'm causing pain. Too much. You gave me everything, but I can't give back your reputation. The world hates seeing a poor girl like me in your life. Alexander ran in, stopped her, took the bag from her hands, dropped to knees in front of her. Emily, please don't leave. His voice broke completely. I've fallen in love with you. I love your kindness, your courage, the way you never gave up, even when life crushed you. I love you, Emily Carter, not as my maid, but as the woman who saved me. She fell to knees too, crying harder ever before. You love me? But how? I have nothing to give you. I used to sleep on cardboard, newspapers for blankets. I'm broken Sir, you're not broken, he said, gentle, cupping her face. Soft hands. You're the strongest person I know, and I'm the broken one. Money couldn't fix me, but you did. Please stay. Let me love you. They held each other on the kitchen floor, crying together, tears mixing. Two people from different worlds, bound by pain and hope. But outside, the world waited, ready to judge, ready to tear apart. Emily whispered, through tears, I'm scared, Alexander. What if love isn't enough? He held tighter, warm and strong. Then we'll fight for it together. A year had passed since Emily first stepped into Alexander's penthouse, frightened, homeless maid, afraid of everything. Now everything different, yet struggles had not ended, not at all. The world outside refused to accept their love. Newspapers cruel, gossip websites worse, called her names: gold digger, street girl, Cinderella scam. Alexander's partners pressed him hard, find someone suitable. Even his mother, from Grand House upstate, visited once, said coldly, Alexander, she's sweet, but not one of us. Think of future children. Every cruel word cut Emily deep, like knives. She tried to hide pain, smiled during day, but at night, cried quietly in her room, alone. I'm still the poor girl who slept outside. She whispered to herself, I will never be enough for him. Alexander fought every day for her, fired partners who insulted, stopped going to whispering events, told reporters clear, Emily Carter, best person I know. Judge me if you want, leave her alone. But the fight took toll on him too. Company lost, big contracts, friends drifted away slow. Some days he came home, silent, broken inside. One spring evening, after bad day, another one. They sat on balcony, city lights twinkling. Far below, his eyes dark, heavy. I lost the Meridian deal. Today, he said quiet. They said, couldn't work with a man whose personal life, a distraction. Because of me, you're suffering. Emily, she took his hand, tears already falling. No, Alexander, because of me, you're losing everything you worked for. I'm the distraction. I always knew this day would come. Her voice broke, shaking. I love you more than anything, but love isn't enough. When whole world against us, I should go, let you rebuild with someone they accept. Alexander turned, face full of fear and love. Don't say that, please. He knelt in front of her, just like before. That night, she tried to leave. Emily Carter, you are my life, the company, the money. I can build another empire, but I can't build another you. He pulled small box from pocket, open slow, inside simple ring, not huge, not flashy, delicate band, single small diamond. I don't want someone they accept. I want you. Marry me, Emily. Let me spend rest of my life proving you are enough. You are everything. Emily covered mouth, sobbing hard. Alexander, I'm still the girl who had nothing. Terrified, I'll shame you. You could never shame me. He whispered, tears running down his face. You saved me when I had everything, felt nothing. Marry me. Let's build life. That's ours, not theirs. She looked into his eyes, long moment, then nodded through tears. Yes, Yes, I'll marry you. They planned. Small wedding. Just clothes staff. His kind assistant. Few true supporters. Emily wore. Simple white dress. She chose herself. No designers. No photographers. On wedding day, rain poured outside. Hard and steady. But inside venue, warmth-filled air. Soft and real. As they said vows, Emily's voice shook. Alexander, you found me when I was invisible, saw my heart when world only saw empty pockets. I promise to love you, stand by you in hard days, happy ones, with all that I am. Alexander barely spoke through tears. Emily, you taught me real wealth is kindness, courage, love. I was rich before you, but poor inside. You made me whole. I promise. Protect you, honor you, choose you, every single day, no matter what world says. They kissed, husband and wife. For first time, Emily felt she truly belonged, somewhere safe, but life, not fairy tale. Overnight, struggles continued, real and hard. Company shrank. Smaller now, sold huge penthouse, moved to cozier apartment. In Brooklyn, same neighborhood, where Emily once slept, on street, money tighter, some months hard, very hard, but they happy, deep happy. Emily went school, part-time, studying counselor, to help girls who lost everything, like her once. Alexander started smaller company, helping young people, poor backgrounds, get tech education, hope for them. One cold December night, exactly 2 years after night, she saved him. On sidewalk, they walked together, near Old Delhi. Snow fell gentle, soft white. Emily stopped, looked at spot. On pavement, this is where I used to curl up, thin blanket. Never thought I'd come back as married woman, holding hand of man I love. Alexander wrapped arms around her, warm, and I never thought woman who saved my life would save my soul. Every day, they stood silence, watching snow cover sidewalk, gentle white. Then Emily spoke, voice steady, full of peace. People always judge, always see, poor girl and billionaire. But we know the truth. Love isn't about where you start. It's about who you choose to walk with. Alexander kissed her forehead, soft, and I choose you forever. Years later, they had little girl named Hope, raised her, not in mansions, but home, filled with love, books everywhere, stories of kindness. Emily spoke often to groups, young people, hard lives. She ended every talk, same words, tears sometimes, in her eyes. I was the poor girl who slept outside at night. I know hunger, cold, loneliness. Know what it feels like. World looks past you. But one night, I helped stranger. Because that stranger helped me back. Not because I deserved more. But love doesn't check bank account or past. Real love sees your heart. Life knocks down. People judge. World says you're not enough because where you came from. But remember this, your worth, not in money or status, your worth in kindness, courage, ability to love, even when nothing left to give. Struggles don't end. When rescued, true love, not magic door, pain disappear. True love, two people choosing each other every day through loss. judgment, hard times, saying, we fight for this together. So if sleeping on street tonight, feel invisible, think no one will choose you, hold on, keep kind, keep hoping, because somewhere, someone needs exactly your heart. When love finds, fight for it, build life on truth, kindness, not what world expects, because end, greatest wealth, home filled with love, that home, built by anyone, from anywhere, if never stop, believing, worthy of it. Every time Emily finished, people cried, in audience, because saw, in her eyes, she lived, every word, she had been, poor girl, slept outside, at night, become woman, who proved, love real, hard fought, tear-stained love, can heal deepest wounds. If this story touched your heart, if Emily's journey, from the cold sidewalk to finding real love, made you feel something deep inside, if her words about kindness, about hope, about fighting for love, brought tears or gave you strength, then please take a moment, hit that like button. It means the world. Share this video with someone who needs to hear that they're not alone, that they're worthy just as they are. And subscribe. Stay with us on this channel because there are more stories waiting, more hearts to heal, more reminders that no matter how dark the night, a little kindness, a little hope can change everything. Thank you for listening, for feeling, for being here. See you in the next one. Stay strong. You're loved.